Humanity just does a humanity once again. What's up, everybody? I'm Flamecom, a very defeated Flamecom. Yep, that's right. Xenoblade Chronicles 3 has leaked online. And I haven't seen like any of the leaks, so there won't be any spoilers in this video. Do not worry, you are not gonna see any spoilers. It's just, it's always the small minority of people that has to ruin it for everyone else. It's the whole mindset of, ha ha ha, look at what I have. Well, look at the privilege that I have, that I got this thing earlier than you guys. Now I have to spoil it for everyone else because only I can be privileged enough to know something or have something in advance to other people. Again, humanity does a humanity again. It's always gonna be like this. It's been like this since time immemorial. That's just the cards we're dealt with. So in case you don't know, there's already some listings on eBay. Apparently some people have already received the physical copy of Xenoblade Chronicles 3, like box and cartridge and everything. They're doing this with like 7 days left. 7 days. That is a very, very short time. And I know as the release date gets closer and closer, time grinds to a halt. I understand that. I understand the frustration and the anticipation and the hype train and so on and so forth. But as I said, since time immemorial, there are gonna be those people that gets their hands like on something earlier than the rest of the masses, and then they're gonna gloat that they have it and then shove it in people's faces and try to ruin it for everyone else. And yeah, look, longtime Xenoblade fans, they're gonna have lots of theories and so on and so forth that are kind of like, yeah, we pretty much know who these two individuals are. It's like, and the trailers kind of are just like playing coy with it. It's like, yeah, we know, you know, but we're just gonna say it without saying it explicitly. But that's kind of part of the fun. It's like when July 29th rolls around and we start playing it in the game, and then we spend, you know, tens of hours into it to have our theories and suspicions and so on either confirmed or to find out, oh, they put a spin on it. That's part of the enjoyment.
Information learned is more valuable than information given.
Yeah, the Xenoblade franchise is very, very story heavy. You get the ups and the downs, and you see our protagonists go through the trials and tribulations and what they learn from the experience and so on and so forth, and how they come out as a better individual, and also what the side characters, like what their struggles are, and then add to that the plot twists and so on and so forth. That's what makes, you know, a compelling sort of story that like engages the viewer. And the sun just came up, I don't know why. So my PSA for my fellow Xenoblade fans is, it goes without saying, be careful on the internet for the next 7 days or so. Be careful on YouTube, be careful on Twitter. Be careful if your search terms are like Xenoblade blah 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 and so on and so forth, or like Nintendo this and that, because the YouTube algorithm knows that you're searching these terms, and so inevitably those leaks will pop up. There is something that you can do right now, which is what I do, and this applies to Google Chrome users. I don't know about the other internet like internet explorers. On Google Chrome, there is an extension that hides your YouTube thumbnails. You'll have to enable that and then reload your page, and then that's when you just get the video titles without the thumbnail. And yeah, the thumbnails are still gonna be there, but at least now you're only getting white text on black screen. It's kind of blends in with the rest of your news feed. So now you have like a better chance that some very spoiler specific titles sort of like are in your blind spot, and you won't see it as easily as if there was an actual image that shows very spoilery things in Xenoblade Chronicles 3. So there's a fighting chance for you there. And the other thing I'm gonna do literally when I stop the recording on this camera is to clear my browsing history and clear my, you know, cache and cookies and so on, and then search up on YouTube things that are like completely unrelated to video game contents, just so like the news feed will push completely irrelevant topics to me that are not Xenoblade related. So the weather, the news, current affairs, so on and so forth. I'm just trying to reduce the chance that leaks get pushed by the YouTube algorithm onto my news feed. As the days go by, I think it's gonna get even harder and harder. And especially too, depending on what you guys do for work, for me personally, I need to be online because I don't know if you guys know this, but I am the video editor for a podcaster that does movie reviews. Michael Pictionaries from Movies Worth Seeing. You should check him out. This is the very nature with movie reviews. I have to search up online on YouTube movie trailers so that I can add in B-rolls and so on when Michael is referring to like some specific things. So this is where the hired YouTube thumbnails Google Chrome extension will really help. So just to conclude this video, once again, it's just PSA to my fellow Xenoblade fans. It bears repeating, but just stay off the internet, and if you can't, be bloody careful. Take all precautionary measures to make sure that you mitigate the chances of being exposed to spoilers, and that is hiding YouTube thumbnails, clearing your like web history and cookies and so on, like type up completely irrelevant topics so that your search pattern triggers the YouTube algorithm to push more irrelevant topics to your news feed. Give yourself the fighting chance to not be exposed to these heathens that are just trying to get ahead of the curve and spoil the experience for everyone else, especially with a story-heavy franchise such as Xenoblade Chronicles. God, it's just the fact that we're having to implement these precautionary measures, you know, just like hiding YouTube thumbnails and so on and so forth. Yeah. So that's that. Humanity does a humanity once again. Hard not to feel jaded about the state of humanity. Okay, I'm okay, all right, I'll end off the video now. I'm just making a mountain out of a molehill. This is just a video game after all, you know. Just a leak in the grand scheme of, you know, a lot of everything else that's going on in the world, you know. Video games like being leaked is not the end of the world. There are way bigger things that's happening in the world right now. Stay safe out there, video gamers, and in the real world. You know what I'm talking about. Thanks for watching and keep on procrastinating. So see ya.